Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday, or whatever day you happen to be watching this. Today we're doing a little Amazon haul unboxing. I have been in the process of moving for what feels like forever. It's probably been like 4 weeks now. A lot of ripping and running in the beginning phase, and now we're on to the fully settled, adding all the bells and whistles and getting things unpacked and unorganized. Everything is like where it's supposed to be, but there's still a couple boxes that are completely unpacked. And I've been saving some of this Amazon stuff because I wanted to unbox it with y'all, but a lot of hectic stuff has been going on. So this is the first time I'm getting a chance to actually sit down and do it. What else? I actually have some hair products that I need to unbox. My hair is just, I haven't really done my hair in a long time. I've been going to the pool, going to the beach. It just has not made sense to do my hair. It's been about 95 degrees in Orlando for like 3 weeks straight. So here we are. This is what I have to offer. So today we're gonna unbox some Amazon stuff, put some things away. Later on, I'm gonna do a little bit of cleaning, but right now I just wanted to come on, say good morning. Cheers. I have my morning tea. This is some, what is it? It's like a fruit green tea. I actually got this from a brand event. I got invited to a brand event for Booksy, the app that like barbers and hair salons use to book their clients, and they had a really nice brand event and lots of good merch, and one of the items was this green tea, which is actually really good. I should have put some honey, but I just wanted to get the ball rolling on this video today, so it's kind of plain. So let's jump right into all these things that I'm going to unbox and some of the things I'm going to have to put together so we can do that together as well. All right, at this point I done forgot half the stuff I ordered. Is there something else in here? Child. Okay, well, let's start with this. This is so cute. So this is actually a stainless steel scrub daddy or scrub mommy, whatever you use, holder. This is so cute. I love scrub daddy products. So it has the suction cup on the back, and then it's literally the scrub mommy or scrub daddy face, and I actually have one right here so we can see exactly how it looks. So you just suction that to the sink. And then I love the white scrub mommy. I don't really like the colorful ones, even though the white one obviously gets dingy the fastest, but you literally just take her and then she just sits in your sink. Isn't she so cute? I love scrub mommy. She has a little bow. So yeah, this was super cute. I will link everything in this haul. I'm going to make a little list, like a new apartment haul list, and I'll link everything. And then I also got a one for the regular sponges as well. This is, what is this? Oh, this is a key and mail holder. So I put a little mirror right here in the entryway, and I'm going to put the key and mail holder right up under it. We've been just like throwing our keys on the island, and I would prefer for them to have a set place to live. So yeah, I'm going to put this up today. I can put this up with you guys probably. Looks like I have to construct it a little bit. I got the black with the gold hardware because the mirror is black. Now I'm kind of thinking, I have a light wood mirror that was kind of in my vanity section before, and I don't really have that anymore. I don't have that same area, so I was like, maybe I should have put that other one, but I kind of like the black with the gold. So this is gonna go right here underneath the mirror to be a catch-all for the keys. So that'll be cute. Does this look like it's complicated to set up? No, I do need to do some holes in the wall though, which I really would rather not. All right, so that's that. Then we have a shower caddy. So we need some shower organization, and I believe this is a 2-pack. Got this in black as well because the shower door has black finishing. The shower door has black finishes, so I was like, let me just get this in black so everything can look cohesive. This is supposed to be a 2-pack. Are there 2 in here? Yeah, there's 2 in here. Okay. So I like this because it was closed on the outside, but it's open on the bottom so the water can flow through. And these attach with the sticky things, which this is actually really annoying when you're moving out of a place to take this type of stuff off of the shower, use a blow dryer, because I did not, and it took me forever to get my last little shower hardware off. So you put up the little adhesive tape, and then I like this. It came with these extra hooks that you can put on the sides for like your loofah or anything that needs to hang. So I'll be putting those in the shower today. Also for the shower, had to get a squeegee because this shower has a glass door. So black squeegee to match the black finishes in the bathroom. Oh, this is the, oh, let me make sure I keep everything together when I start putting stuff together. This is the expandable cutlery drawer organizer. And I think I got this one in wood color instead of black. Let's see. Yep, I got this in wood to match like the interior of the drawers. Cute, cute. Just a little regular bamboo joint, nothing too crazy. I do like that it's expandable, so let's see how expandable it actually is. Okay, so it gets pretty wide. I don't think I'll need it to be that wide, but so that's gonna be for the cutlery drawer over there. All right, it's a lot going on in this one. Let me put her down to the side. I also got the bar stools from Amazon, but I had to put those together because obviously we need to sit on them. So I couldn't wait for my unboxing. And it was a little rough putting them together, I'm not gonna lie. But I will link the bar stools as well. I really like them so far. They're like a off-white or like a cream tannish fabric. The fabric is nice and thick. It's been holding up to staining so far. I have a child, so you know, eating bar stool stains are gonna happen. So just been using like Shout to get out little bits of staining, and then it has a nice like wood backing for the legs as well. All right, so this is the like roll out, what these things called? Like the roll out dish mat basically for drying dishes. So you can fold it up. Sheesh. I'm sure this sounds insane on the microphone. But anyways, you can roll it out over the sink and then fold it back up for like easy storage. So I wanted that as well. We also have, ooh, this is my first time having one of these. We have one of those like electric cleaning brushes. This is my very first one. I don't know what brand this is. Again, everything is off of Amazon and I'm gonna link it. Enjoy your clean life with multifunction power scrubber. Thank you so much for choosing our cordless power scrubber. That's what it's called. We are committed to make your home life much easier, happier, and more comfortable. Okay, a little typo. Hopefully the product still works. Let's see what this looks like. I'm real excited for this because I don't like breaking my back to clean stuff up. I want cleaning to be enjoyable. So once that back start breaking, I'll be ready to give up. Couple more attachments. This is good for like getting into the deep corners. I like it. I like it. So it looks like it came with 4 heads. This is the handle, obviously. Okay, easy enough. Do you read instructions before you start putting stuff together? Because sometimes I don't. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Easy enough. Let's see. This is a big old attachment. And then, is this extendable? It's not seeming. Oh, wait. It's extendable like that. Okay, so hopefully the battery lives and it's actually a decent battery, because that is one of the complaints that I see about a lot of these types of products, is that the batteries die. But this one does come with a charger, so let me actually plug it up because I plan to use this today. What type of charger is this? All right, what else do we have in this box? This is a toaster. Okay, this is the most important thing. Under cabinet lighting. Let's open that because that needs to go up today. So this is a 4-pack of motion sensor lights that I'm gonna put under the cabinets. And I believe these, are they magnetic or sticky? These stick on too. I'd be nervous about sticking stuff because it can be damaging when you take it off. And I don't like that. I'm not trying to mess these people's stuff up. Okay, so yeah, you stick these little thingies under the cabinet, and then the light is magnetic, so you can take it off anytime when you need to charge it. Please fully charge the battery before using it for the first time, of course. So let me make sure that these are charged up. It's actually really annoying that every single product these days has that USB-C to USB-A plug, and then you need the block to plug it in. And obviously they're not going to send you a block with every product, but like, we don't even use those blocks anymore for phones. Now it's like all USB. It's just annoying. Lord. I ordered this toaster from Amazon, and I see that they have it at the other store for cheaper. So I might be sending it back, but we'll see. The other store only had the 2 slice, and I think I got the 4 slice. But there's also a really cute air fryer to match this. This brand is called Bella. If you're looking for appliances with kind of like that matte, more modern look, this is really pretty. So this is the Bella 4-slice slim toaster. And I got it in the cream color. I don't know what it's called. What's this color called? It doesn't say. Oh, it's called oat milk. This color is called oat milk. They have the air fryer. They have this little foldable griddle. I think they have a waffle maker. So this brand is super cute. Look it up. But let's see how the toaster looks. Just making a lot of racket in here. The cord is tuckable, which I liked, because I don't like when cords are hanging out. No one just has their toaster plugged in permanently, so sometimes you want to tuck the cord away. This is pretty. We just got a big old mess. I'm gonna have to break down all these boxes. All right, last but not least, I got a stick vacuum cleaner. I'm gonna grab that. That'll be the last thing we open. I'm gonna put that together and then clean up all this stuff and start putting some of this stuff away. So this is a 3-in-1. You can do the full size vacuum, you can do the hand vac, and then what is the third? I don't know. I guess I'm about to find out. Probably some other attachments. There's a lot of pieces in here. This one I probably really need to pay attention and follow the directions on how to put this together, because there's a lot going on already. All right, so you can use it as a 3-in-1 vacuum cleaner. You can use it as a hand vacuum, or what is the third thing? Demolition instructions. Child, okay. Start taking this stuff out. Actually, let me clean up first. I'm about to glitch out. It's too much. I gotta clean some of this other stuff up, and then I'll put the vacuum together. Here she is. I'm just gonna let battery charge. Oh no, I need to figure out about the filter. Does the filter need to go in now, or is this a replacement? What? Insert the flat vacuum nozzle. This? Why the hell would I do that? Insert the flat vacuum nozzle and rotate it counterclockwise. Take out the filter. This? You want me to let you put that inside of me? You must think I'm a hoe. Like, what? What does this have to do with this? Insert this. Oh, okay. Oh, it's like a little magic trick. Oh, people is real creative, okay? Okay, so there already is a filter in there, so that other one is extra. So I just threw the bag away, and I probably should keep it. So let me try to find that. Like, who would have thought? What does this have to do with this? But I mean, I guess less pieces. So let me just get a little piece of plastic back out of here so that I can keep that extra filter clean. So we need to keep this. It came with a little cleaning brush, so that's nice. Let me put this back in with the magic trick. It's secure, that's locked. Battery goes here. This lives here. And once it's fully charged, we'll be good to go. All right, I like it. This is cute. I like the color. The brand is what? What is the brand? I don't know. All these brands be so random on Amazon. Child, I don't know. It'll be linked. Hi guys. It's a new day, obviously more projects, the work never ends. Today we are going to be putting together some drawers and doors for my calyx shelves from IKEA. I have so many of them, and it's like one of those things that people buy and then they may get rid of them. And with this move, I just wanted to be a lot more intentional. I wanted to repurpose as many things as I possibly could. I have definitely been guilty of doing the throw everything away, get everything new when I have moved in the past. But your girl is a big age. You need to figure out how to reuse the things that you have. So fortunately for us, the calyx shelves, the 4-way cubes, actually fit perfectly in the closets. So like Prime's closet could fit 2. Our closet could probably fit like 4, but we have 2 in there. So what I'm gonna do today is I want mine to kind of be in addition to my vanity. So I want a drawer that has like my perfumes. Right now I have everything just in the fabric buckets, but I wanted to upgrade it a bit. So I went to IKEA and I purchased 2 sets of doors and the 2 sets of drawers. So the top 2 cubes can be drawers, and there's 2 drawers each. So I'll have 4 drawers, and then the bottom will have doors on it. So it'll look a little bit more put together. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm even gonna do with the vanity that I have, because previously I had it in my bathroom because I had more like a square shaped bathroom. It's kind of like a little small desk vanity. And this bathroom is long, so it really wouldn't fit. It does fit in the closet, but like logistically, I don't know, like where I would put the mirror, there's the wire closet rack there. I would have to rework some things, but I don't want to get rid of it. Again, I'm trying to repurpose as many items as possible. So I can make it work in the closet. There's really good natural lighting. There's actually a light. There's space. I just have to work some things around what's already in there, because my vanity is where I use to film like beauty related stuff. And I like to have the mirror right in front of it so I can see. And so I don't want like hella clothes showing in the mirror, if that makes sense. But anyways, once I get this calyx upgraded, it will be a nice complement to the vanity, however I decide to use it. So that's what we're gonna do. I can't even talk. That's what we're going to be doing right now. I need to find a good space to film this, because like what? I'm about to try to put some stuff together, and I guess I'm gonna do it on the bed. It's still a work in progress in here, so it'll probably make more sense if I did it out on the island, but my son is home and I really wanted to catch up on my baby daddy drama where I'm the baby. So yeah, I'm gonna do it here in the bedroom so we can have a little privacy. All right, we need to be able to read the instructions. Let's do the doors first. Those will probably be super easy. I got my little IKEA toolbox. Bobisha the builder has plots in. And shit. Nails are jewels, not tools. I always forget that. I use my nails like tools. Like I'm a bit barbaric when I really think about it. If I'm really being honest with myself, I lack a little bit of couth from time to time. All right, so if you haven't already watched my 3-hour-long video, I'm just joking, it's not 3 hours, but it is like an hour and a half, regarding my parentage journey, trying to figure out who one of my parents is, you should definitely go catch up. I do have a pretty exciting and interesting update on that I would love to share with you all. So if you haven't caught up on it yet, you should still go back for context, because I feel context is very important. But the TLDR is when my mom got pregnant with me, she didn't tell the guy immediately. When she finally told him, he did not agree that I looked like him. She didn't press the topic. Because she didn't press the topic, he felt that he was affirmed in his assumption that I was not his child. And I went on to be raised without knowing who my father was. And here we are now. I did come across his identity in my early, like preteen, teen years. And it has just been an ongoing thing in my life ever since. Trying to figure out, identity is very important. So just knowing who I am, where I come from, it has just been an ongoing thing, as you can imagine. Emotionally, mentally, it fucks with me like every couple of years. You gotta go watch the full story, but that's kind of the TLDR of what's going on. So a couple decades ago, in my online research, because I always was very inquisitive and researching type of child, I found a name and a phone number, and I dialed that phone number up, boop, 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 boop. And I spoke to a gentleman and said, hey, I think that you're my father. Come to find out, that gentleman was actually the assumed father's father. So he was actually a junior, and I was speaking to senior. So at the time, senior was very pleasant on the phone with me, said he would follow up with me. He never did. That was about over 20 years ago. Fast forward, my maternal grandmother, who I love dearly. She's the best person on the planet. She's literally a living and breathing angel, a saint. Did say that it was her mission to assist me in confirming that this man is my father before she leaves this place, and I thank her so much for that. So she was helping me last summer when emotionally it got very intense for me. I was triggered around Mother's Day. So from May to August, it wasn't the best of times, okay? This is last year. So she did help me to the furthest that she could. She actually got in touch with the assumed father's mother. So they were in contact. The woman was on board to try to help me out, see what was going on. Once she got in contact with her son, I guess he reasserted that doesn't have anything to do with me. If it did, the mother would have followed up after all these years. So she was trying to respect his wishes and was like, hands off. To me, it was a very, very, very disappointing time, right? Because I'm finally so close. I'm in touch with the people. I just need anyone in the family that's willing to cooperate and get a blood test with me. And the woman who would be my grandmother seemed like she was, but then she wanted to respect her son's wishes and stay out of it. So I was left very disappointed, very upset. Damn near ruined my summer. This is all right after I got married and right before my birthday. So just, a lot of big life changes, and to get that type of disappointing news, that was not fun. From there, I decided I'm going to just use my resources as I have done my whole entire life. I don't know why I didn't do this before. I was trying to do it the hard way, and I'm going to do an ancestry DNA test. I purchased the ancestry DNA test probably in September, and I did not take it until November or December, or maybe even January of this current year. It took me a long time to actually take the test, because again, emotionally this is a lot of people like, ooh, I thought this was gonna be easy. It might not be. Emotionally, it was taking a toll. So I guess my fear was with the ancestry DNA was, okay, this is basically my last resort. And let's say I get on here and do this test and I don't have any matches and I don't have any information. That is going to be disappointing as well. So I just wasn't in the mood for any more disappointment, so I didn't take the test. Then I had to get out of my head. I finally got over myself. I finally took my test, right? And that's kind of where the story ended. In the previous video, I had taken the test, and my number one highest match was the woman that that my grandmother had previously spoken with last summer, who would be my grandmother, the assumed father's mother. I matched with her 29% ancestry DNA. That means she's my grandmother, she's my aunt, she's something highly connected to me, and because I recognize the name, I know that she's my grandmother. So wow, this is amazing, this is exciting. I've matched with my grandmother. Woohoo, this is what we've always wanted, right? So knowing that she was trying to respect her family's wishes, but also knowing that now it's actually confirmed. It's not a speculative thing anymore. It is what it is. I sent her a message, and on Ancestry DNA, it actually shows you the people that you're connected with, that you're talking to. It shows you their last login. So if you're on the web, it'll show you like a general last login. But if you're on the mobile app, it will literally show you this person has not logged in since this day. So I saw that she hadn't logged in a while, and I talked to my grandmother about it. So to keep it simple, Nana is my grandmother that helped me get in contact originally with who would be my paternal grandmother. So my Nana that's my homegirl, that's my grandmother. But I'm going to use the term grandmother to also describe my father's mother. So I sent a message to my grandmother and explaining like, hey, now that we've matched on Ancestry DNA, I just wanted to give you my contact information if you're ever able to get in contact with me. Left it at that. Weeks and weeks and weeks go by. She still hasn't logged in. Obviously still has not seen my message. So it's kind of like, I'm just assuming. I give a lot of grace, and I feel like I'm one of those people that watch a TV show and I can predict what's about to happen before it's happening. In my mind, she has no reason to really log in. Maybe she's not even thinking about this. She's not even thinking that I'm on there or whatever. So she's still not logging in. So I have a bunch of other matches. I have some matches that have the family name. So that makes me assume that those are obviously matches on the paternal side. So his father's family. So now for his mother's side, I know her maiden name, but those people could have any other name because it's maternal side. So I had one match where they did not have a profile photo, but based on, if you get like an upgraded membership with Ancestry DNA, it will tell you the matches that you have in common. So we had the match of my grandmother in common. So I was able to like determine, okay, this is somebody on her side. And I was kind of intentionally looking for a woman because I feel like a woman would understand the situation. Like a man is, men, I just feel like, even though they're on Ancestry DNA, I just feel like they're more likely to be like, I'm not getting involved in this. I don't know. So I was looking for someone that could understand. So it's like all my matches, I was looking at their photos, their profiles to try to pick like who's going to be the best person for me to contact. And a lot of my matches were very distant. So I actually matched with my grandmother's sister. But I don't know, when I was thinking like who should I contact, she wasn't standing out to me as someone to contact because it's like maybe she literally has no idea what's going on and she's older. I don't know. I wasn't getting the feeling of this would be a good person to go to. And also she hadn't logged in quite some time. So there was another match that was kind of under them. So she wasn't an immediate family, but she was in like closer family. She didn't have a profile picture, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to give it a try. So I reached out and I sent her a message and the conversation escalated very quickly. Like I'm very transparent what I'm looking for on Ancestry DNA. It's in my like profile bio. I told her I'm trying to connect with family from my paternal side because I grew up not knowing who my father was. She asked me about the area. I told her the area that I was from, and the only person that she knows that lives in that area is her aunt, which would be my grandmother. So our conversation escalated pretty quickly of determining that we are cousins. She would be my aunt's niece, so she would be my first, is that how it works? First cousin? Yeah, I don't know, that stuff is confusing, but very, very closely related relative, right? So I asked her, like, would it be okay if we talked by phone? She said, of course. We scheduled a time to talk by phone. We got on the phone, and the first thing that I said was like, I'm so excited, but I'm so nervous. And she's like, yeah, I can only imagine. And from there, the conversation was so just like seamless. Conversation was private, obviously, but what I can say is that she had a clear understanding of what I was going through, what I may have been feeling. She's about 20 years older than me, but it was like the perfect, if it had to be anyone that I was talking to, it was her. Like she would be my angel in this situation. So every emotion I've ever felt and try to describe to people, sometimes I'll talk about certain things and some people will get it naturally, like, oh, that's messed up and that must feel. And then I feel like there's some people that just don't get it at all. I didn't have to really explain in detail how I felt because she already had a clear understanding. Like she resonated with what I was going through. So she had me up there crying, laughing. If she was speaking about family members and she would say like my aunt or my cousin, she would correct herself and say our aunt, our cousin, like immediately, like making sure to continuously affirm that I am her family. She said basically when she first saw my profile, when I first got on Ancestry DNA, I did not have a photo up. So she was just like, okay, this is an interesting match, but I don't know the person. I can't see what's going on. And I guess when I changed my profile picture, she was like, oh, this is my family because I have some traits that look like that side of the family. And I don't really have anyone, like sometimes I feel like I look like my mom, but I don't have anyone that's like, oh, I look like them. And so from our conversation, she's breaking down the whole family tree to me. She starts sending me photos. She sends me a photo of who would be my great grandmother. So my grandmother's mother who passed away within the last 10 years or so. And that woman looks just like me. Like if I was fully embedded, if I was fully embedded in the family already and I had their permission, I would pop her picture up here so y'all can see that this woman looks like me. The woman who will be my great grandmother. She looks like me. Like I saw myself. I had a picture from my wedding day and I like put them. She looks like me. It's the craziest thing I have ever seen. Like even my cousin that I'm speaking about, looking at her pictures from childhood, they look like my childhood pictures. Like they look like me. It's so crazy. So she was very open. She said, you know, I don't know what will happen with your father, but you're my cousin, you're my family. Let's meet. Let's start building, right? It felt very natural. I was just literally in tears sobbing because the way it escalated so quickly to be like boom, boom, boom. And for her to actually be a nice person and not be standoffish and not give me a hard time and understand what I was going through. I didn't have to break anything down. Yeah. Yeah. So let me look at these directions real quick and then I'll carry on with the Maury story. All right, so I'm talking to my angel cousin, which is called her Angel for now. She's my angel, and she is going to kind of serve as the point of communication between me and her aunt, which would be my grandmother. And we start talking regular, just like, hey girl, how you doing? What's up? How's your day going? And after a little bit of that, she ends up reaching out to me and says that she had a chance to speak to her aunt, my grandmother, and she would like me to call her. So dial the number. Of course, I'm excited and nervous again. Speak to her. She just sounds so grandmotherly. Like she literally sounds like her grandmother. We have a very, very sweet conversation. We have a lot in common as far as like little things that we like, what we like to do in life. A lot of the things that I assumed about her from my like stalkerish research throughout the years. Let's just be honest. I was doing my Googles real hard. And I mentioned in the previous video, a lot of the things that I assumed about her were true. The things that she likes. She cares about family history. She's heavy into Black history, loves art, loves movies. Like, we had a lot in common. We even graduated from the same college. What was it? 40 years apart? Yeah. Did she tell me 19? Maybe 30 years apart. So I thought that was crazy too. So just like a lot in common. She apologized for the situation overall. And not that it was her doing, but she did apologize and say, you know, if we had known for sure, we would have never, it's not our intention to like ignore you or displace you or anything like that. When it comes to her son, again, he's his own person. She spoke to him again about this, and he's, I guess, in a little bit of a state of shock, but also it's not shocking because I feel like this has come up a couple times. It came up when you were first informed, you didn't believe it. It came up last year. I just feel like as a human being, even if I felt like, okay, the person never followed up, so I must be good. That's a weird take, but okay. I'm the type of person, I need to know. I need to know something. Like, I am a knower, okay? I'm curious. I'm going to figure it out. I need things confirmed so I can lay my head down at night and sleep peacefully. So to me, it's a little bit strange that you don't want to confirm, but also maybe you just don't want to rock your world. Like, maybe your ignorance is bliss and you feel good living in your ignorance. For me, I personally, I can't live like that. So I thought it was sweet of her to apologize on his behalf, but also he's a grown man. Like, decisions that you made, excuse me, when you were very young won't really hold them against you, but now you are a grown man. Like, I'm grown. I'm gonna be 40 soon enough. So I know you grown. So it's kind of like I appreciated the sentiment, but I can't even really say how I feel about I don't know, not the apology. I don't know. Feelings are so fluid. That's been my theme this whole time. My feelings are fluid. My feelings are fluid. It's okay for me to say one thing today and feel a different way about it tomorrow. And I want that to resonate in the form of video too. If I said it before, it may still apply. It may not. This is a very touch and go situation. So this conversation that I'm talking about, this was maybe like a month and a half ago. So at the time, it was like nice to hear that from her, but thinking more about it, like, you don't gotta apologize for that, man. Like, that's kind of my feeling today, knowing that now he knows for sure, for certain, the DNA has proved it. You know for certain that you have a child out here, and you still haven't done anything about it. It's like, that's not really sitting well with my spirit. But all that aside, she said that she explained to him, whatever you decide to do or not do, that's your business, but I'm going to move forward and build a relationship with this young woman because that's my granddaughter. I really appreciate that. So even from that conversation, she had mentioned like us meeting. Obviously, they live up in Connecticut. I'm down in Florida, and it would be nice to meet as soon as possible. But she was just like, the expense to actually meet should not be on you. You shouldn't have to bear any expense for that. So let me figure out if I can come down to Florida. And I'm very open to that. So that was about a month and a half ago. And this week she did contact me, and we got on the phone and went over some like availability and some dates. And she is planning to come down and meet me sometime next month, which is amazing. Well, within the next couple months, before the summer is over, I should say, because I don't know when this video is going to be up. So that makes me very happy, of course. The proposed plan is for her to come down, and her husband may come with her, she said. But the plan is for her to come down, meet me, and then the following day, she'll meet my family, so my husband and my son, and like take us out to eat, and we'll all get to meet each other. So that is very exciting. I believe in my last video I explained about the time that my son asked me a little bit about this situation unknowingly. What are you doing, girl? That is but if I didn't, when my son was about, he's 10 now, so when he was about 8 or 9, he basically was asking me why me and my dad don't have the same last name. So I was raised by my stepfather, and I explained, you know, that's my stepfather. Do you know what a step-parent is? He said, yes, of course. So I just confirmed, like, that's my stepfather. And he was like, well, then who's your actual father? And I was like, I don't know. At the time, it wasn't confirmed yet. So I was like, I don't know. And he gave me this big hug, and I was like, why are you giving me this big hug? And he said, I just feel sad for you. So just, excuse me, for a young child to even recognize that that's kind of like a tough situation was very telling. But anyways, it was exciting to now tell him, like, remember when you were asking me about the situation? I actually was able to get in touch with the woman who would be my grandmother, and she's going to come down and visit us. And he was actually excited about that. So I am really looking forward to it. Again, it's still a lot that I am processing in regards to the situation, because at the end of the day, I still have a parent out there who is not acknowledging me. Like, what in the world? And it's not like, I don't know, I didn't expect him to like run to the phone and call me and like, oh dad, oh daughter. Like, we don't even got to be on that. I think it just might even be too awkward to even build a relationship. Again, feelings are fluid. I may feel differently in the future, but I don't even know what I want from that side of it at this point. Like, I don't even know if I need anything from him other than like the acknowledgement, I guess. But like, I am happy that my grandmother is interested in having a relationship, and it seems like we could genuinely build one. Like, you know, and to keep it very technical, even though blood does not make you family, it would be literally my only blood grandmother. So my Nana is actually my mother's stepmother, and my other grandmother that I was raised with is my stepfather's mother, so she's not my blood grandmother. I did get a chance to meet my mother's grandmother, so my great grandmother, before she passed, but I only recall meeting her like once, so it's not like I had an actual relationship with her. So this will really be like the first woman that I'm meeting outside of my mom that's in my bloodline, and I can build a relationship with them. Again, blood does not make you family. My Nana is my best friend, and people always used to say when I was younger that we looked alike. So that was like our little running joke, because we know that we're not blood related. But yeah, it's kind of like surreal to know I'm getting ready to meet a woman that I'm in her bloodline and she's in mine, and it's very close. So again, I'm happy that she is willing to connect in spite of whatever delay her son may be experiencing. Hopefully I get to meet her husband, which would be my grandfather as well. And I started out talking about the phone number, so let me just loop everything all in. She recalls the phone call from that time, and she was like, did you realize that you're calling the same number? Like, the number that I called her on a couple months ago to connect for the first time, that's the same phone number that I found on the internet and dialed over 20 years ago, thinking that I was going to be speaking to my father. So everything on God's timing. I am going to pop, like, not to get overly emotional, but if you love music, like I love music, you probably have songs that like get you through. This song right here, woo, this is the song that has literally gotten me through for 2 decades. Like, this is the song that I sing and just try to remember, like, everything on God's timing, everything on God's timing. Go listen to the song, go play it, but I'm just pop the lyrics right here. But this is what has gotten me through, and just having that mindset of like, just stay patient. What you want will come to you. That has really helped me. So we got our hardware on these doors, and we got to work on the next step. But yeah, that's the update on my baby daddy drama, where I'm the baby. I will keep you all posted when we meet. Again, I always want to be like aware of everyone's boundaries. I don't know if these people care to be up in my vlog or featured or anything like that. When I was talking to my grandmother, we did talk about, you know, the world is a small place. Social media exists. If he needs to tell his family, he needs to hurry up and tell his family, because you never know. Like, when I meet my grandmother, maybe I want to throw up a picture on Facebook and tag her. Like, so if you have a family that you're scared to tell that you have an old ass daughter, you might want to take care of that sooner than later. But I always respect everyone's boundaries and privacy. But you know how I am. I'm going to document everything regardless, and then I'll cross the, you know, the boundary bridge when I get to it if people don't want to be shown in that way. But either way, I'm going to enjoy meeting her. Hopefully her husband as well, my grandparents. So yeah. Oh, what's going on now? All right, y'all. Let me pay attention to these doors. I'm glad we were able to catch all that up. I'm gonna finish putting these together. I don't know if I'm gonna show putting them in the closet yet, because the closet is a mess. And again, like I said, with the vanity, I still need to work out the logistics. But at least if I get these put together, I can show you what it looks like finished. Maybe I'll just pull the drawer out. I'll show you what it looks like finished. And then at another time, we'll work on getting the closet together in real life. So I'll be back. Simple to put together, but I'm like halfway a perfectionist, and I didn't like the way they were closing, so I actually redid both of them. But because of that, I'm a little worn down, so I am going to work on the drawers off camera, and I'll come back maybe tomorrow to show you what everything looks like done, and maybe we can actually start working on the closet. Good morning. I look absolutely insane, but it's okay. I just want to show y'all the finished product of the drawers. Again, the closet is not what it's supposed to be. It's just in here. I got to figure it out. I got to figure out logistics for my little vanity. But I just want to show you how it turned out. All right, so ignore the stuff on top. That's all my artwork that I have to figure out where I'm hanging. And then I took the fabric baskets out, and for now I just put all the clothes in there until I figure out how I'm going to organize them. But this came out super cute. I still have another one over there, so I'm gonna see if we're gonna do the drawers and doors over there as well. He said he didn't want them, but of course when he saw mine, he wanted them, and he then used reverse psychology and said, "You don't like when stuff don't be matching anyways." Like, you know what? That's true. So you know I'm gonna get the drawers and doors. You know it, even though you told me you didn't want them. So the drawers are pretty deep. Like, this is a pretty big box. When it comes to like putting clothes, it's a little rough because, you know, they're not structured. But I think this is going to work for like my perfumes and stuff. And then I'm going to probably put my mini handbags down in these little sections. But that's it. I'm really proud of that. I look crazy, but I'm about to go grocery shopping. I think I'm going to Sam's and Walmart. So I'm gonna do Sam's first, get all the big stuff that I can get, and then whatever's left over, I'll grab from Walmart. And then hopefully do something fun today. I've been in the house with y'all for how long? Y'all probably want to go outside, huh? You want to see what's going on out in the real world? Yes, let me know if you like the little addition to the Calax. It's a really good way to do an affordable situation. I always say that about IKEA. Whether your budget is $50, $500, or $5,000, you're gonna find exactly what you need. That's why I love me some IKEA. So I like that little upgrade, and I got to keep what I already had without having to buy nothing new and just upgrade it a little bit. So let me know what you think. New York's famous chopped cheese. You think so? Probably not. It's probably not good. I should have brought my microphone. It's very loud in here. It's okay. We're going to produce first. Need some fruits and veggies. Need some drinks, a couple proteins. What else? Some milk. I need like some snacking foods. What do y'all snack on? Like when it's not a real meal, what do you snack on? I usually make like a little pepperoni and cracker and cheese plate. But I need a simple snacking snack. That makes sense. Oh, they got prosecco for $7.98. It's not bad. Is it delicious?
This is just as good as any. See,
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna grab one.
Yeah. Yeah. You might not be able to reach that.
Thank you. Appreciate
it's way back here. All right.
Good, perfect for the summertime.
Watch it's gonna fall.
Okay, I'll put it up here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's see. What is this?
You'll enjoy it. You don't have to pay like an extra $5, $10.
Right.
For the same thing.
Looks good to me.
Oh, it's delicious.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
Alright, so I'm going to be using the Scan and Go app to check out. I should have been doing this the whole time because now my cart is completely full, which means I got to take all the stuff out to scan it. But I was just trying to move through my shopping kind of quickly. So let's get everything added. Enter my date of birth. Y'all know when you was born in the 80s, you're going to be scrolling for 10 minutes trying to find your birthday. Oh, down to the 50s. A little too far. I ain't that old now. All right, so now that everything is actually scanned in, excuse me, it's all scanned in, so I can literally pay in the app and just walk out. And on the way out, there's like a machine that sees how much stuff you have, and then of course a person that might check your code. But other than that, I'm good to go. And the little stuff that I wanted from Walmart, they don't sell, for some reason, they don't sell Eggo pancakes at Sam's. That's what my son likes. I just got the waffles here because I don't feel like packing all this stuff in a hot ass car and then having to run into another store. So I just got waffles. Hopefully I don't get beat up for not getting pancakes. I'm about to go to the electronics section because I've been wanting a Kindle. And I kind of want to see them in person. The girls are telling me to get Paperwhite. I wanted the basic because I wanted the smallest one possible. I like little miniature, little cutesy things. But the girls are saying to get a Paperwhite. So maybe if they have them over here, I can see the size difference. Because Prime Day is coming up next week, like in a week and a half. And then I'll know for sure if I like the paperweight. I just thought of that. Why did I just get mad excited about looking at the Kindles? I don't even know if they would have them though. Like, are Walmart and Amazon in competition where you can't buy Amazon products up in here? We about to find out. Let's go over to the electronics. I don't see nothing that I'm buying has a coupon. Like, what in the conspiracy? Why are they trying to conspire against me to not let me save money? Something should be on sale. Okay. Ask somebody. Excuse me. Hi. Do you know if they sell Kindles here?
No, Sam's Club does not sell Kindles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figure it's like a little beef, right?
Yeah.
I should have known.
About that.
Thank you. All right, no Kindles. Let me check out so I can get out of here. Ooh, look at the TV. See, that's why I don't need to come over to these sections. We need a new TV. We need a big TV for the living room so we can take the living room TV and put it in our room. $348 for the 65? That's not bad. For the Vizio, send this to DJ. Yo, remember TVs used to be like $10 million? Like, TVs are so affordable now. Because they definitely use the Hashitashi. If you know, you know. The Hashitashi 2000 was about $2,000. Oh, they got the Samsungs. I really wish I could get an art TV. I think they're very overpriced. I don't think it's worth the price, but I love the look of it. $50. All right, let me check out so I can leave. Over here talking. All right, I'm all checked out, but because I had that Prosecco, I gotta show my ID on the walkout. Got my ID, and we can head out now. So I'll show you what the exit looks like. When you do the scan and go, see it's like a little machine. I don't even know what those arches. You go through the arches, and then the person behind the arches checks your stuff to make sure your cart is correct. Hi friends, I just wanted to close out the vlog really quickly. When I got home yesterday, it was 1,000,000 degrees, so it was very hot bringing the groceries in, so I just chilled after that. I didn't really do any more house projects. I didn't go to the pool because it started storming and raining. It's storming and raining right now, so I haven't been to the pool today. But it's been a chill Sunday, just been doing some cleaning. I'm about to make dinner. I'm just making some spaghetti, something that will last a few days. That's not too serious, you know. I'm not a chef. I just do what I can. But yeah, it's been fun hanging with you guys while I was doing my little apartment projects. I have a few more things that I need to do, of course. Like I said, I need to figure out that Vanity situation, and then I have all this artwork that I need to figure out, like what is the new home for all the artwork. And then we're just slowly, of course, getting settled in and adding things. I want to get a new TV stand that's a bit higher, a bunch of little things I gotta do. So I'm sure I'll be back with more cute little apartment projects. Let me know if you even want to see those. But I am happy to be settled into this apartment for the most part. I'm in a good space, in a good place, and I'm looking forward to getting back on my vlogging-ish consistently, because that's what I promised when I started this new channel. So I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have an amazing week whenever you're watching this, an amazing day. I hope you get everything that you want in the near future. I'll see you in the next one.